planning on doing this, man, but I got some downtime, and I came across something that that just got me a little riled up, man. So I want to talk about this for about 30 to 45 minutes, man. So hopefully y'all got a little bit of time to tap back in with the kid for round two, man. Y'all know how I do it, man. Spontaneous. When I see some things that get me riled up, man, I jump on this joint, vent out my frustrations, and this is one of those joints where I'm gonna have to do some venting, man. Definitely gonna have to do some vent, man. So hopefully y'all got some time to tap back in with the kid and allow me to get this type of stuff off my chest, man, because this is a serious matter, man. And this chick walking around here, she joking about something that's serious, and I ain't even got time for it. I thought this was like a joke. I'm like, nah, she ain't do this. She ain't do this. She ain't say this. Magic, peace. Welcome back, my brother, man. Like I said, I just hopped off the stream, came across this particular article, this particular situation, and I got inspired again, man. So I got to go ahead and vent out these frustrations. Evan, peace, what's the word? Because we can't play around, man. We can't play around with this type of situation, man. We can't play around with these type of circumstances, man. We just can't play around with it, man. And she playing with it. Bonafide, what is happening? And she playing with it. She playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like she playing with it. And that's what I don't appreciate. This Brittany Renner chick, she tripping. She tripping. Colleen, peace. Oh, for sure. But now it's getting ridiculous. Because, you know what I'm saying? If I went up to a college campus, better future, peace. I'm about to explain that. If I went up to a college campus, now Brittany Renner, like this chick, she 2 years young. I was born in 1990. She's born in 92. You know what I'm saying? So she 2 years younger than me, man. She approaching 30. You know what I'm saying? So if I went up to a college campus and I was like, if I went up to Jackson State, which is where she went, if I went up to Jackson State and said, hide your daughters, and posted this on Instagram, what type of backlash would I receive? Jason, peace. What's happening? What type of backlash would I receive? What type of backlash would any man receive at pretty much 30 years old if we went to a college campus and was like, hide your daughters? What type of attention will we receive for doing that? Y'all let me know. I mean, I already know the answer to this question. But let me know if a man approaching 30 or 30 already went up to a college campus and was like, boom, hide your daughters. Man, we wouldn't live to see the next day. We wouldn't live to see the next day. She going out here posting, hide your sons, going to Jackson State's homecoming. And the sad part about it is she's not joking. Like, that's the sad part about it. She's dead serious. She literally is like warning you, hide your son. She is dead serious. Like, she is literally trying to attract your son at the Jackson State campus, the son that has the most potential to take it to the next level. Like, she's dead serious. So she's not joking. She's saying, hide your son, and she means it. She literally means it. But if I go somewhere and tell you, hide your daughter, if I go to college campus, hide your 19-year-old daughter, hide 20-year-old daughter, they gonna call me all type of, oh, you a pedophile, you a creep, X, Y, and Z. Is she not a creep? Is she not a creep? Somebody let me know. I'm thinking those are creep tactics right there. Those are creep characteristic traits for you. You're 20, you're 29, you're 30, going on 30, going to a college campus saying hide your sons, and you think that that's funny. Those are like, that's a creep move, man. I don't approve of that. I don't approve of that. Like, she should be canceled doing stuff like that. Cancel that. Cancel that's creep moves, man. That's creep moves. And you walking around, she walking around the campus, showing off all her goods probably, trying to attract that type of attention. Nah, man, we can't rock with that, man. We cannot rock with that. We cannot rock with that at all. Like, literally, hide your sons. Educate your sons on the toxicity of a person like that. Like, she know what she doing. She preying on these young boys. She preying on these young boys. She know if she walk around these young boys and look a certain type of way, she gonna get them. Man, we didn't all been young men. We didn't all been at that college age. We didn't all been 19. We didn't all been 18 and 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you 18, 19, 20-year-old young black man, and you an athlete, you playing all these sports, man, you almost knocking down anything that come to you that look good, that's attractive to you. So she know what she doing. She know what she doing. She know what she doing, and that's sick. That's sick. That's sick and twisted. She know exactly what it is that she doing. She know exactly what she's doing. She literally praying on that, and she has literally said that that's what she's doing. She has encouraged other women to do that. That's sick, man. That's sick. Those are creep tactics. She should about be locked up for that. She should about be locked up out like that, man. She should be locked up about that, man. Seriously. She should do some, like, she should be in prison for preying on young men like that. Seriously, man. She should be in prison, man, because, again, we done all been there, done that. Speaking from a young man. Speaking from a person that has been a young man. I have been in that. I've been a college athlete before. Like, come on, man. I've been a college athlete before, man, literally. Like, you, look, man, you not, like, you at the peak of your life at that particular point, man. Like, they throwing stuff at you, you taking it. You taking it. I'm not saying that that's right, but that's how it is. And she praying on that. She praying on that. She is praying on that. She know what type of state that those young men are in. When you are a young athlete, man, you got all that attention on you, and your team is winning. Everybody loving you. Like, man, you listen. Come on, man. She know the type of high that they are having right now, and she's praying on that, man. Jackson State, they got Deion Sanders as the head coach. They done lost one game, so all eyes are on them. Like, you can't tell them young dudes nothing. You can't tell them young dudes anything, and she praying on that. She is praying on that, and she might catch one of them slipping. She might catch one of them slipping. It ain't hard to catch a young dude slip. It ain't hard. It's not hard because we've been there, done that. It ain't hard to catch us slipping at 19, 18, and 20. It's just not hard. It's not hard to do it. And she's praying on that. Praying on that, man. Lock her up. Lock her up. She on some R. Kelly type vibes, man. Lock her up. For real. Lock her up. We got to start, like, for real, man. This is ridiculous, man. Lock her up. She out here, she praying on these young bulls. Then when they make it, she slapping them with the child support, getting all type of money. And that's her agenda. Like, that's her motive. Man, lock her up. Like, we need, like, lock that type of person up. Lock her up. That's sick, man. That's sick. Like, this stuff literally happens. I mean, it's literally dudes, young men being taken advantage of by women. You joking. You joking, but you not joking. But, like, this is real life, man. Like young men have been molested out here, man, by older women. They've been taken advantage of by older women, and you think that it's funny. She think it's funny. Let a man crack a joke like that, or let a man play around like that. Again, we ain't gonna live to see the next day. We ain't gonna live to see the next day. Take for sure. Predatory behavior. We not gonna live to see the next day. And I would never joke like that. That's not funny. I'm not about to go anywhere and say, hide your daughters. Like, that's not funny to me. Like, what type of sick, twisted, convoluted sense of humor do you have to be like, hide your sons? Like, that's not, nothing is funny about that, man. Nothing is funny about a person that's near 30, basically about to be 30, talking about hide your sons on a college campus. There's nothing funny about that. I'm not even going to make a post saying that. Like, that's sick, man. That is sick. That is sick. Like, is something wrong with her mentally? Like, that's sick, man. There's nothing funny about that. That's not something that you post on social media. Like, no, that's not what you don't do that. You don't go to this college campus like, all right, hide your sons because I'm after them. And literally, like, you mean that. Like, she ain't just like, she means that, man. Like, that's what's sick about it. She meant that. She meant that. She said, hide your sons, and she meant it. She literally is warning you. Warning you. But them young boys on campus, like, man, for real, man, you got to understand, like, these young men on a college campus, like, dude, it's only so much you could tell them. It's only so much you can tell a young man on campus, man. You can try to teach them right and exact all you want in regards to, like, sexual discipline and things like that. But at the end of the day, he's going to be a young black man on a college campus with freedom. So out of 50 or 60 of them type of dudes, one of them is bound to slip up to a person such as Brittany Renner. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. You're going to have a few athletes be like, nah, I ain't going for that. You ain't finna catch me slipping. But she going to catch one. She's going to catch one. And the fact that she has this whole agenda in her mind to do this, like, that's what makes it sick. And that's why I say she should be locked up. Because that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. All right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that used to be that used to be the belief. You know what I'm saying? That you was a jock, you was just a dumb athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they view athletes, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But we got a lot of brilliant minds that then came from that athletic background. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, these dudes, man, especially when you good at your craft, man, you get a lot of attention. You get a lot of attention, man, when you a standout athlete, whether it's high school, whether it's college, man, when you good at your craft, when you good at your sport or great at your sport, you get a lot of attention. And as a young man, sometimes it's hard to reject some of that attention that you are getting. Point blank, period. As a young man, especially when it like hits you out of nowhere, when you wasn't getting that attention at first, then all of a sudden it's like everybody throwing everything at you. That can be overwhelming for a lot of young brothers. And a lot of young brothers fold and they get caught up in situations like this. But the fact that she is praying on it, come on, man. Come on now. Sweet tea for sure. B plus brain, you say subliminal advertising. It's a bunch of different things. Subliminal advertising is sick, it's wicked, it's convoluted, it's toxic, it's just trash, man. It's trash. It's trash. It's trash. Yeah, Magic. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course they'll cancel Dave, or they want to cancel Dave. But when it comes to this particular situation, ain't too many people bringing light to this situation in regards to canceling her, whatever. I don't even know how you would cancel her. But you know what I'm saying? But ain't too many people shedding light on this particular situation. Like, for real, she needs to be questioned. She needs to be questioned, man. She needs to be questioned by some type of authorities, man, because what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is really your problem? Like, what's really your problem? Again, man, this is not a joke. This is not something that we should be making fun of or we should be joking about. Like, this is a serious situation that's going on in our communities, man. Like, little boys and little girls are getting molested. They are getting touched. They are getting preyed upon. They are getting taken advantage of. And here you are blatantly throwing it in people's faces. This is a real life situation, man. This stuff is really happening out here. Really happening to our children out here. And you blatantly throwing it in our faces like it's a joke. Come on now. All right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We same position, running back. You know what I'm saying? I already know I would have got at that particular point in my life because I know how it is. Man. I know exactly how it is. Know exactly how it is. Now I was dodging a few bullets, man, but for the most part, again, I'm a young man at that particular point, and when you getting that type of attention, man, it's just too easy to slip up. Too easy to slip up. Too easy. Too easy to fall for the bait. Too easy, man. Too easy. So it don't make it any better when you got somebody that's preying on it that's older than you. Y'all know how it is, man. I be keeping my head on the swivel, man. When I see people pull up to this joint, I don't recognize the car, man. My head always on the swivel. Somebody just pulled in this joint, I don't recognize this vehicle, man. So y'all know I'm watching. But it's crazy, man. People don't understand that as young black men, that's the type of stuff that we go through. Like, that's the type of stuff that we go through, man. People don't understand that, man. Young black, like, man, I have faced that type of pressure, man. When you young, man, and older black women, man, trying to prey on you and things along those lines, man. That's a real situation, and it really happens. It really happens. And the way the double standard is set up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes it even harder for a young black man to resist that nonsense, man. Because in your mind, as a young black man, the way we'd have been programmed, when you got this older woman creeping on you, you know what I'm saying? You kind of programmed to be like, oh, that's cool, that's bet. I got this older black woman going. I'm finna go ahead and fool with that. That's how, like, the double standard. So we ain't even programmed to kind of view that in the sick and twisted light. You know what I'm saying? That's the messed up part about it. It's almost cool points. So that's the messed up part about this whole situation, man. So you get cool points for knocking down an older woman. You know what I'm saying? So like that makes it worse. That makes it worse with the double standard, man. So she praying on that. Praying on that. Praying on that. She needs to sit down somewhere, man. She needs to sit down somewhere before she mess with the wrong young black man. And they got some sisters and some aunties and some mamas that ain't playing that and lay some hands on her. She better stop playing. She better stop playing, man. She better stop playing. She gonna come across the wrong young black man that got a bunch of women in his family that don't play that nonsense, and she gonna end up in a problematic situation. So she better stop playing, man. She better stop playing. It's crazy. We was just talking about protecting the black women. Now we gotta talk about protecting the young black men, the young black boys out here, because this type of stuff is happening. Come on now. Justin Peace, what's happening? Like, come on, that's sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sick. And a lot, like, sometimes them older women, they know what they're doing, especially when they look a certain type of way, man. They know it. They know what they doing, man. They know as young black men, they know that it's almost cool points to have an older woman thirsting after you. So they pray on that, man. They pray on that. They pray on that. They know what that does for the ego of a young black man. Come on, man. Don't pray on that, man. Do not do that. Do not do that to a young brother. Don't be that sick. Don't be that sick person, man. Don't be that sick older black woman. Please don't be that. Let these young bulls enjoy their collegiate career, man. Don't ruin them like that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Let these young men enjoy life, man. Enjoy their success. Enjoy college, man. Just enjoy pre-adulthood when life get real on them, man. Let them enjoy that, man. Come on, man. Don't make their life even more rough. Don't do that. Like, come on, man. Don't be on that type of time, man. Don't be on that type of time, man, because we didn't know, like I said, we done been there, we done that. And just that energy when you a young man, it can get the best of you, man. You can get caught up in the moment and all that type of stuff, man. It just happens, man. Even when you know better. Even when you know better, like even when you know better, when you are an 18, 19, 20-year-old black man, like I'm telling you, you gonna make plenty of mistakes, and a lot of times you gonna know that you shouldn't have done that. You gonna know you shouldn't have done that. So that makes it that much more worse when you got people preying on you. Because, man, you 18 and 19, you going to slip up. You going to slip up. You going to slip up for sure, man. You going to slip up for sure. You going to definitely slip up. I know plenty of, bro. I know y'all that had close calls back in high school. And some of y'all close calls became a reality. So I know y'all that had situations in high school like that, man. Close call, man. You did something with a chick that you really didn't want to do anything with, and it almost led to something that you couldn't take back. I know y'all done been there, done that, man. I know y'all done been there, done that. No, y'all done been there, done that. I know y'all done had that type of experience. I know y'all done had that type of experience as young bulls, man. So again, man, we got vultures out here, man. We got predators, man, just preying on these young black boys, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let these young boys live. Let these young men live. Let them enjoy life. You trying to set them up for financial ruin before they even get a chance to make the money and take care of their family. You want to see to it that they don't even do that. You want to see to it that they're not able to buy a crib, buy the house for their moms. You know what I'm saying? You want to see to it that they're not able to do that. Get their mama out the hood. Right out the gate, you trying to take money from them. Come on, man. Come on now. Deja Peace Queen, what's happening? Oh, John, 100%. But like I said, even with that, as a young black man, you not thinking of it in that light. Now you gonna have some young men at 18, 19, 20. All right, hey, I ain't fooling with her. I don't care how she looks. I ain't fooling with her. I got my head on straight. But it ain't nothing to catch that one slipping. She gonna catch one slipping. She has caught. PJ Washington, there's no reason he should have fell for that bait because her reputation was already out here. So that's just how easy it is to get caught up. You can give a person all the red flags in the world of what to look for, and they can see it. Like, oh man, she giving me all the red flags, but guess what? I'm still finna take this L. PJ Washington already had the red flags, man. Her reputation was already out here. And he still fell for the bait. Still fell for the bait. The fact is, she out here preying on these young boys. Like, that should be a crime. That should be a crime. That should be a crime. Like what I'm saying is that should be a crime. Forget warning these young brothers a red flag. Like, that should be a straight crime, yo. That should be a crime. Like, it's a crime when we do it. Like, we shouldn't do it, but it's a crime when we do it. We shouldn't be out here talking about hide your daughters. Like, that's sick. So it's sick when she do it. That should be a crime. Ernest, appreciate that donation. And you say, yep, my ex-girlfriend's mama. That's sick. But I done seen plenty of situations like that, to where you'll be talking to a young lady, and her mom's is like kind of on the low, or what they say, low key, trying to shoot her shot with you as well. I know y'all done been there, done that. Like, you talking to a young lady, and her mom's is almost like trying to flirt with you. Like, yo, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you 18, 19, you talking to a young lady, she 18, 19, her mom's every bit of almost pushing 50, and it's like the moms is almost flirting with you. Like, what type of sick nonsense is this? Like, this happens more than people know. This happens more than people know. Like, this happens more than people know. OG, I don't even know how you cancel Brittany Renner, because I don't even know what she does. Like, for real. Like, I don't even know how you cancel her, because I don't know what she does. So I don't even know what canceling her would consist of. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, I don't know what canceling her would consist of, but she needs to just be locked up. She need to be thrown into prison or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what she do. Like, it's almost like the white Paris Hilton. Like, I don't know what Paris Hilton, like, I don't know what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that people know them. So I don't know what canceling her even consists of. But she needs to just be locked up to me. She needs to be locked up. She needs to be locked up, throw away a key. I don't care what she knows. She needs to be locked up. Like, that stuff is sick. Stop playing with these young black boys, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. And people out here doing that. People out here praying like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's shedding light on something. You know what I'm saying? As much as I don't like what she's doing, she's shedding light to something that's serious. People don't take older women preying on young black men, like young black boys, seriously. They not taking that seriously. They're not taking that seriously. Like, that's swept under the rug. Swept under the rug. Like I said, for the most part, hey, some of these young brothers gonna get kudos. Oh, you did something with Brittany. Oh man, props. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, it's not props. Like, she's trash. No, nothing. We don't give you props for that. Don't give the brother props for that. Let that brother know, hey, nah, don't fool with that, man. Like, for once, he trying to set you up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do a better job of warning your brother, warning your mans. Like, man, don't fool her, man. Look at her track record. Look at her history. Do the knowledge of her history. The wife is in the building. Y'all say peace to the wife. Sick. That's what I'm saying. They need to do something, because like I said, I don't know what she's known. I don't even know what she does. Really don't care. I just know she out here. She need to be locked up, man. She need to be locked up. People wouldn't like it if I was in control of the world. Like, some people like that, locked up. Lock her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably posting up local high schools, trying to see who the next, you know what I'm saying, the next great athlete is out of these high schools, and she praying on them, trying to figure out a way to make her move. John, yeah, for sure. I've definitely seen that. Definitely seen that. Oh yeah, she's an influencer, all right. For sure. She definitely an influencer. Magic, yeah, for sure. That was an NBA player. If you talking about dude, PJ Washington. But again, like I said, he had all the knowledge of her. You know what I'm saying? He knew the reputation. He already knew it. He knew the reputation, man. But again, man, people don't understand. People don't understand. It's like when you an older person, man. Like you got years on the person. It's easy. It's easy to manipulate a younger person. It's easy, and it's on both ends. It's easier for that older black man to manipulate a younger lady. It's easy, and vice versa. It's easier for that older black woman to manipulate the mind of a younger black man. Like it's easier to manipulate that younger mind, man. It's easier to do that. It's easy to influence, persuade, manipulate that mind. So like anybody that has those type of intentions, man, that's sick to me. That's sick. You going into a situation with the intention of manipulating this person so that you can get some financial incentive or whatever it is that you getting out of this situation. That's sick, man. That's sick. You walking into a situation with intentions of manipulation. That's sick. That's a crime to me. That's a crime. Yeah, Justin, man, Dion, like, but I saw something that she went to Jackson State. I don't know if that can be confirmed, but I saw something that said she went there. I'm like, hold on. She went to Jackson State. Like, I don't know if somebody had to fact check that, man, but I saw something along the lines that said she attended Jackson State. And I got, you know what I'm saying, I almost went to Jackson State, man, but I got people in my family that went to Jackson State, man, but I seen something along the lines of she attended Jackson State. I don't know if she graduated from there, but I saw something that said she attended Jackson State. I saw that. Again, y'all can fact check it. I don't know if that could be, I don't know if that's true, but I saw that. I saw that somewhere. Even still, the people that I know that went to Jackson State, that always go to Jack, that be at every game, they ain't over there talking about hide your sons, hide your daughters. Like, they not doing that. They going back to their alma mater to support them, to support Coach Prime or Deion Sanders. Like, that's the reason why they going. To support the school that they graduated from, support the college that they graduated from. They want to see these young black men succeed. They not saying, oh, we finna go back to our alma mater and we about to be like, hide your sons. No. Like, the people that I know, that when they not doing that. Who does that? Come on now. Like, come on now, we gotta stop playing, man. Like that's ridiculous. That's sick, man. That's sick. Like, the people I know that graduated from that university, they don't go there talking about hide your kids. Hide your kids. Like it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a joke. It's a joke, but it's not a joke at the same time. I just don't like people making light of a situation, you know what I'm saying, that's serious. I don't like that, man. I don't like that, man. This stuff is really happening on both sides, and you taking it like it's a joke. I can't stand that. I can't stand that no matter who it comes from, man, but I just can't stand that. I can't stand that type of energy. I can't stand a person like that. Person is wicked and twisted. And again, like I said, that is like should be a crime, and you should be punished for that. You should be punished for that. But again, if I talk out about certain things, then I might get banned from Instagram. I might get banned from YouTube. But she can come out here and make posts like that, and that's A-OK. You know what I'm saying? That's A-OK. She can stick around on Instagram when she out here hide your sons at a whole college, university, and that type of post is cool. That type of post will stay up. That don't go against any community guidelines or whatnot. That don't go against anything. That ain't harassment. That ain't nothing. That type of post is cool. But if I go out here and speak some factual information about some things that they don't like, then they gonna remove my post. I'm gonna get a strike on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. But this type of stuff is acceptable. She can prey on young black boys out here, and it's acceptable. That type of post should have been removed. Howard, that's what I was seeing. I didn't even, I got the knowledge. I did not know she was from Mississippi. That's what I thought I saw. It says she was from Mississippi and she went to Jackson State. I was like, never would have known. You know, my roots is in Mississippi, so I'm always in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So I saw it. I'm like, damn, she from Mississippi too? Come on. Come on now, why? Yeah, I saw that. So, okay, that must be true. That must be true then. So what I saw must be accurate. Yeah, Zeke, okay, yeah. But I saw that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't like people making fun of a situation, man, that's really serious. Like that she shouldn't be allowed to do that. If I can't get on her here and speak about certain things, if I can't get on certain platforms and speak about certain things without getting placed in Facebook jail and all, YouTube jail, she shouldn't be able to do that. She shouldn't be able to do that. She shouldn't be able to post that. She shouldn't have the freedom to post stuff like that, man. Hide your sons. Nah. Shadow the music artist for sure. And then just like discipline is one, like not even telling them what to look out for. Because it's again, a lot of people know better, they just don't do better because they lack discipline. So the rites of passage is just discipline, instilling discipline. Got to do things that instill discipline. You can give a person you can tell them what to look out for all the time. You can tell them, hey, look out for X, Y, and Z. If they lack the discipline, it don't matter. It don't matter. They can know all the red flags in the book. If they lack the discipline, none of that matters. So you got to instill discipline in them. Like they got to have the discipline. Because I done been there, done that at that age. I knew what to look out for. Plenty of people was giving me game. And I still took some L's because I lacked the discipline. Wasn't nobody teaching me discipline. You know what I'm saying? So discipline is the most important thing for these young men, man. Discipline. Make sure they focus on the task at hand, man. You got to teach them focus, discipline, concentration. You know what I'm saying? Things along those lines. That's more important. Like, that's more important. Then you give them the red flags on top of that. But they got to have the discipline to go along with what to look out for. You know what I'm saying? It's like me being in the space that I'm in with training. Plenty of people know that they shouldn't be eating what they are eating, but they still do it anyway. So it's like even when you give them that information, hey, you shouldn't eat this pork because most of the people still eat the pork. Hey, you shouldn't eat this junk food because, I mean, you already know it, but then I'm giving you the information and you still do it. Like, discipline is what you need. So it's discipline, man. We got to instill discipline in these young bulls, man. That's why it's important, like, to have them follow routines as they are younger, man. That's that discipline. It's that discipline. Get them, like, that's why I approve of getting involved in certain things, man. But that's why martial arts is crucial, and that's why I always wanted to get into martial arts, because you learn discipline, patience, things like that. When you study martial arts, like, you learn those type of things, man. Discipline is a very strong part of martial arts. So learning a martial art, to me, is crucial. That's one of the reasons, like, I felt like I wanted to learn the joint, learn the discipline. For sure, Shadow, man, for sure, 100%. Like, that discipline is crucial. Because like I said, man, I've been in that boat, man. You knew not to do certain things, and you still did it. Been there, done. I've been there, done that. Man, I shouldn't do this, but I'm finna do it anyway. That discipline, man. I'm telling y'all, man. These young bulls, man, they gotta have classes on discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the most important class. That's probably the most important thing that a young brother can learn is discipline. Like, that'll get them far in life. I'm gonna keep repeating that word because that will get that young man far in life if they just learn discipline. You can apply that to everything in life. Discipline. Discipline. That's it. That's what these young brothers, like, that's what you need to teach the young son. Discipline. I'm going to continue to repeat that, man, because that'll get them out of a lot of those situations. That'll get them out of a lot of those situations. They will be able to prevent a lot of those situations by learning that and practicing that. Very important. Very important for these young brothers to learn that, man. Very important, man. Very important. So once we give them that, once we give them the game on how to be disciplined and show them what discipline is, that's another thing too why these young boys, why they lack the discipline, because the people that's trying to teach them the discipline, we lack it. So we got to make sure we are a reflection of what we teaching them. So we got to teach them the discipline, then we got to be disciplined ourselves. But when these adults walking around and don't have the discipline, then of course these children not. So they got to see that discipline amongst us. So these young black boys, these young black men, they got to see the discipline in regards to the elder black men. So they got to see us practicing the discipline. Be like, oh, okay, that's what discipline looks like. Okay, cool. I'm going to rock with that. That's what discipline looks like. All right, I fool with it. I see it, you teaching it, and I also see it. I see you living that reality. I see you living out that reality. Okay, cool. Now I know what discipline is because I seen my old dude living it out. Or I seen this black man that I look up to living out that discipline. So now I'm about to live it out. So it's one thing to teach these brothers and tell these brothers what they should and should not do, but then we falling victim to the things that we trying to warn them about. Then come on now. Yeah, hey, yeah, for sure. Yeah, she definitely nutty, definitely wicked, definitely sick, definitely twisted. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that at all. Like she's all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. Just sick. I guess the wife is in troll mode, y'all. Like I guess we're gonna have to put up with the trolling right now from the wife. The wife is out here in troll mode. That's what she decides to be on at this particular point in time. Shadow for sure, man. Definitely got to be better role models, man. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why these young boys, like, they looking at their pops like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to tell me not to knock up X, Y, and Z, and look at you. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for, like, to be honest, man, it's just hard for that young brother to look up to his pops, to look up to the elders in his corner, like when they out here falling victim. When they out here falling for the okie doke, man, the young bull gonna look at you like, man, dude, how you finna tell me this? How you gonna give me this advice? And look at you. You knocking down anything that crosses paths with you, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Like, they can't see old Unc knocking down any young thing that walk past them. And then he trying to tell them to be more disciplined and not do X, Y, and Z. Like, nah, they gonna be like Unc. They want to be like Uncle. Like, so come on, we gotta stop that, man. We gotta be better role models. We gotta be a better role model. Shadow for sure. Appreciate the subscription, man. Appreciate you subscribing. You know what I'm saying? We go in a lot over here. But, man, for sure, man, we got to be better role models, man. They can't be out here seeing Unc go crazy and then Unc trying to tell them, no, don't be like me. You know what I'm saying? Do as I say, not as I do. No, Unc, they finna do as you do. They finna see, oh, man, Unc got all the ladies. Unc got all the ladies. Unc got 10 kids with 10 different women. Unc out here. I'm finna be like Unc. Come on, man. Like, nah. We got to stop promoting that lifestyle. Black social media, like I said, that, a man might have got locked up. They might have took a man in for questioning. They might have took a man in for questioning. If a man came out there and was like, hide your son. If a man came out, went to Jackson State and was like, hide your daughters. They might have taken him in for questioning. They may have taken him in for questioning. May have taken him in for questioning. Like, hey, what? Hold on. Hey, you made this post talking about hide your daughters. What did you mean by that? You're 30. Why are you telling people to hide their daughters? What are you intending to do? They probably would have linked that brother to all type of cases. You know what I'm saying, that they weren't able to solve. Like molestation cases, man. They would have linked that brother to all them cases in that particular city. Hey, well, he might have been responsible for X, Y, and Z. That's what would have happened to the brother. Hide your daughters. They would have linked him to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We gotta, that stuff is trash, man. Dudes out here, they be getting taken advantage of. And people don't think that this stuff is a real life situation. People don't think this stuff is a real life situation. And I feel like a lot of times only like it's hard for women to really relate to and understand when I speak about this, man. Just the temptation. When you are a young, listen, when you are a young black man, like when you 15, 16, due to the way that society is for a young man, like people don't understand the sexual pressures surrounding that time. You know, you got a lot of brothers that then probably lied about being virgins and things like that because the pressure of that time is telling you that you should not be a virgin by a certain age. So it's pressure on you. And not only that, it's pressure on you when you talking to a chick, when you talking to a young lady at that time, it's pressure on you to have a sexual encounter with her. Like your homeboys probably calling you lame and whack if they find out that you talking to such and such and you ain't did nothing sexual with her. So it's all type of unnecessary sexual pressure on a young brother at that time. So that's why we tend to make a lot of mistakes at that time due to that pressure. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's not talked about. You know what I'm saying? A young lady, like you are taught to view your body as a temple, but that does not happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that typically doesn't happen, but you are at least taught to view yourself in that light. Man, a young man is viewed to be out here just knocking down some stuff, man. Like that's what society is trying to encourage you to do. It's not right. It's not right, but that's how it is. So that comes with a lot of pressure. And that messes up your mental when you hit 15, 16 and you in your mind, like they didn't taught you, they didn't coach you to, man, I'm 15, 16, I gotta start having sex or something like that. I gotta start doing something along those lines. Like that's how it is. It's a lot of pressure like that, man. Let you be a dude, let you be 17, 18, and you talking to a young lady, man. Your homeboy's gonna be like, man, well, did you do something? Did you have a sexual encounter with it yet? What you waiting on? It's all pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the world that we live in. That's the world we live in, man. The stuff is sick out here, man. Stuff is sick out here. Oh, listen, whoever the best player is on Jackson State, Deion Sanders better watch his sons, man. Deion Sanders has 2 sons that play on Jackson State. He better watch his sons. He better watch his sons, man. Deion Sanders better watch his son. He better be telling his sons right now, hey, don't fool with her. Deion Sanders better watch his sons, yo. Better watch his son. He has 2 sons. Because they ain't got to make it to the league. They already set off of the strength of, they are the sons of Deion Sanders. So they are perfect candidates for what she's trying to do, what she's trying to accomplish. So Deion Sanders better watch his sons, man. He got 2 sons on Jackson State's football team. She might be after them. She might be preying on the sons. He better watch that. He better be coaching his sons right now. Hey, those type of women, no, you do not fool with that. You don't fool with it. Like, don't fool with it. Don't fool with it. Oh, Randy, it always depends. But like I said, man, for the most part, man, like man, for the most part, man, when you brought up into the mainstream society, man, and you get out here and you mingling with the masses, man, and all of the savages that's out here, man, when you mixing with what we call the 85ers, which is what I was doing, man, listen, man, the pressure of being a young black man, when it get that sexual pressure, it's real in the field. It's real in the field. It is 100% real in the field, and it almost goes both ways. And a lot of people do not talk about this, man. Even when at that time, even when you get with a woman or a young lady, at that time, the pressure. You know what I'm saying? The pressure on how to perform, the pressure on, oh man, I gotta know what I'm doing. Man, it's all type, man. It's a lot of pressure on young men at that particular point in time. A lot of pressure, man. People do not talk about that. People do not talk about that pressure. It's a lot of pressure on young black men when they start hitting those ages, man. 15, 16, man. A lot of unnecessary pressure. It's a lot of toxic pressure. And that leads to a lot of mistakes. It can lead to a lot of mistakes. It can and it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pressure is real. And it's going to take a strong-minded 15-year-old young black man to be like, all right, I'm going to resist this temptation. I'm not going to fool it. I ain't fooling with it like that. I'm finna keep my head in these books. Like, it takes a strong mind. Like, that's why I said you got to really instill that discipline on them early, or else they are liable to fall victim to that. Liable to fall victim to that unnecessary pressure, because it's going to be placed upon them. It's going to be placed upon them. But again, man, like I said, it's all about being better examples and better role models and things along those lines. So, like I said, I don't even focus on game. You know what I'm saying? I don't even focus on game. Like, that be the focus for a lot of people, but I don't even focus on game. Again, I just focus on, when you focus on yourself, when you ask yourself, like, man, what do I want out of life? You know what I'm saying? When you get in tune with yourself, when you get that, when you get that young brother say, man, what do you want out of life? And they actually start sitting down and they start thinking about what it is that they want out of life. And then they hit the age where, like, women start approaching them, and you teach them to say, all right, man, when you thoroughly examine a person, if they not adding on, if they not adding any value, or if they not helping you get towards these goals that you want out of life, don't entertain that. You know what I'm saying? Don't entertain a person that ain't adding value, that ain't gonna help you get closer to that goal. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta help them figure out that goal or where they trying to get early in life. And then, like, when they focus on that, like, man, listen, you trying to get in the way of my goal. Like, any impediment, like, you gotta tell them, don't fool with it. Don't fool with it. Don't fool with it. You listen. I gotta focus on my game. I gotta focus on my craft. I don't have time to entertain you right now. You getting in the way of my craft. Like, I gotta master this craft. You getting in the way of this. Me staying up late, messing around with you, is taking away time from my practice. So, like, when you get them to look at things in that light, they gonna make better decisions. Because that's when you will be able to weed out the frauds. Notice, I ain't talking about not a run red flag. All you gotta do is say, listen, your focus should be on making it to the league. Anybody that's trying to hold you back from doing that, they are a problem. I didn't say anything about a red flag, so then what happens? So when that young brother accepts that and embraces that, when that young brother comes across a Brittany Renner, and he say, man, I'm focused on getting to the league. Anybody that tries to prevent me from doing that, they in the way, I'm not fooling with it. So the one moment, the one time that Brittany Renner say, man, listen, forget putting them extra hours into the gym. You need to come chill with me for a change. The moment she try to talk him out of doing something that's going to better his craft, he done been programmed to say, oh, you trying to get in the way of my goals. I'm done. This ain't going to work. Because, no, I need to put in them extra hours in the gym, because it's people that's trying to come from my spot, and it's people trying to get to where I'm going, and they probably sleep right now. They not working. And you trying to prevent me from doing that. You in the way. The biggest red flag is somebody that's trying to hold you back, hold you down, is trying to prevent you from being great. And a person like that, a person that's toxic like that, they gonna try to do that. They gonna try to do it. So that's how you weed them out. That's how you weed them out. That's how you weed them out, because they are going to try to prevent you from reaching your goal. They always do it. Like, they too toxic not to. They too toxic not to. You're going to be trying to put in that extra work in the gym, because that's what you got to do to reach that goal. And they're going to be like, nah, you in the gym too much. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? You will be able to tell the genuine folks. You'll be able to tell the genuine folks, man. You can tell when somebody is truly supportive of your goal and truly understands it. And again, even if they try to manipulate you on that end, you still, all you got to do, you going to pay attention. They're going to tell on themselves one way or another. That agitation is going to sink in. That impatient mentality or attitude is going to sink in. See, with a person like that, like you, they going to always tell on themselves, man. They going to always tell on themselves. They going to always tell on themselves. The cream always rises to the top. They going to always tell on themselves, man. They going to always do it. They're gonna always do it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna always do it. They're gonna always do it. You know what I'm saying? When you coach a person, when you train a person to say, man, listen, anybody that's trying to get in the way of you reaching this goal, they're a distraction, they're a problem, don't fool with them. They gonna tell on themselves. I'm telling you, they gonna tell on themselves. They gonna tell on themselves. There's no way that they gonna be able to get that. Like, I don't care how hard they try to manipulate you. I don't care how hard they try to act like they okay with you putting them extra hours in the gym when deep down they not. That deep down they're not, like, that is going to come out. That is going to come out. It's going. Listen, we talking about women, and we got women in this chat. Women, y'all can't hold on to that for too long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just can't do it. Them emotions gonna get the best of you. Them emotions gonna get the best of them. The emotions gonna eventually get the best of the woman. All you got to do is pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? That time when it appears as if they mad for no reason. No, they not mad for no reason. They mad because you keep spending all these extra hours in the gym, but they trying not to let it out because they trying to manipulate you. You just pay attention to it. Pay attention, like, man, they mad. What you mad for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mad for is you mad for no reason. Like, you just spazzed out for, like, no reason. Nah, it wasn't no reason. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no reason. It's all tied to that. Like, they agitated. They agitated. They trying to manipulate you. They trying to play this long game, but, like, nah, like, that suppression of that energy, suppression of that frustration, that agitation, that impatient, all that impatience and all of that is coming to the surface. Coming to the surface. Coming to the surface. Glory God Sosa. Man, it's almost hard to, it's one of those things where it's hard to explain it. You will just know it. Like, you literally can feel, like, when you in tune, when you tapped in, you don't know when somebody is supportive. Because again, I've read plenty of books on entrepreneurship. And one of the books that I read, and I forgot the actual name of the book, but I read this book like a long time ago. This book talked about being an entrepreneur in a relationship, like entertaining potential spouses. And they was talking about like having a good support system and basically letting your partner know, like, all of the sacrifices that you will have to make as an entrepreneur and making sure that they are on board with that, with those sacrifices. Because as an entrepreneur, you're gonna have to put in plenty of hours. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time away from the family in the beginning stages of building up your business. So it was like that book was talking about just communicating that to the potential partner and seeing how they receive that type of energy, that type of information. Like, when you have that conversation with a person, say, hey, my goals are X, Y, and Z. In order for me to reach these goals, this is the process, this is the formula. And it's going to require a lot of my time in the beginning. Are you okay with that? Some women would tell you the truth. Like, I don't know about that. Some women would lie to you. Some women would be like, I'm okay with that. Forget the words. All you got to do is start analyzing the actions. All you got to do is start paying attention to the action. And then on top of paying attention to the action, you pay attention to how this feels. See, as men, we got to do a better job of being in tune. See, when you in tune with yourself, you in tune with life around you. So when you are in tune with yourself and you are in tune with life around you, when you are entertaining a potential partner, and you let them know your goals and you let them know the process and the journey or the formula that you must follow, you gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like, oh, okay, they really, you know what I'm saying, they really supportive. They really supportive of, you know what I'm saying, my goals. They really supportive of the process. Like, you're gonna pay attention to the little things that show and prove that they are supportive. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you have a long day, like, they not, you know what I'm saying, they not being a nuisance and things like that. It's like little small things you gonna pay attention to. You're like, okay, they really support the vision. They got my back. I can fool with that. I can fool with it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell on themselves, man. Like, the person that's trying to play you, when you in tune, you gonna know. You gonna know. Like, you gonna know. Like, I mean, you literally. And it all boils down to, like I said, being in tune. When you are in tune, Now, if you're not in tune, then you might fall for the okie doke several times. But when you in tune, like I'm telling you, instantly I already know when it's just like some game and like some nonsense. Instantly. Like it don't even take me long to know it now. It's just because I'm in tune. Like I get a feeling. I get a feeling. Like when you do a back, like we in the age of social media. Like if you entertaining people, like if you dating right now, it don't take much to get, all you gotta do is social media. I'm finna look them up. Let me see what they on social media. Man, you can get a lot, man. Like it's background checks, man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. Social media can tell you a lot about a person. Let's just be real in the field. Social media can tell you a lot about a person, contrary to what people are out here saying. Oh, this social media ain't real life. Yes, it is for a lot of people. Social media can tell you a lot. And it's better to have that data than having no data at all. You know what I'm saying? So social media can tell you a lot. When you investigate a person, you get on social media and you evaluate them, that can tell you a lot. Social media can tell you a lot about a person. That you are, that you may be potentially entertaining. Social media can tell you a lot about said person. It's a lot, man. You can learn a lot about a person on social media. It can tell you a lot. Can tell you a lot, man. So it's a lot of different ways out here to get hip to a person. A lot of different ways to get hip. People ain't as slick. I'm gonna give y'all a jewel too. And I don't want to talk, I don't want to do my sisters like this, but I must do it. My sisters, y'all are not as slick as y'all think y'all are. See, a lot of times it has been said that in regards to cheating, which is stupid, because I mean people just shouldn't do it anyway and start coming up with excuses and all this. But a lot of times it is said that like men are just dumb in regards to how we cheat and women are just slick. Like I'm here to tell y'all not as slick as y'all may think. Most of the time the dude just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the reality of it is. The dude just doesn't care. Like you wasn't slick, you wasn't really getting away with nothing. The dude just didn't care because the dude was probably out here doing the same thing. He just didn't care. So while you think you out here being slick, no, dude just did not care because he out here being a savage too. So he like, cool, you out here doing dirt. I knew you was doing it, but I was doing the same thing. So you're not as slick as you may think. So contrary to popular belief, women are not as slick as they think. They're not. They gonna tell on themselves. It's easy to catch them slipping. Easy. They not as slick as they think. Not as slick as they think. And I mean, I hate to put that out there, but that's just the reality of the situation, man. Well, a woman is gonna tell on herself, man. Woman is gonna tell on herself, man. Again, especially when you a disciplined black man, like she gonna tell on herself. All you got to listen. I'm gonna tell you another jewel. If you want to really get a black woman to tell on herself in regards to her intentions, just like it's almost the reverse psycho. Just like they withhold sex from dude, like they've been encouraged, hey, make a dude wait, make a woman wait sexually. Oh man, you gonna get the truth that you need at that point. You gonna get the truth that you need. You gonna get the truth that you need. You gonna get the truth when you be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a semen retention, or I'm not engaging in sexual acts for like a year. A Brittany Renner, like that'll defeat her whole purpose. That would defeat her whole agenda. So like she gonna tell on herself off the strength of that, because one or two things gonna happen. If you make a woman wait sexually, one or two things is about to happen. No, it might be three possible things. She either gonna respect it and still rock with you, or she gonna be like, she gonna disrespect you, and she gonna try to convince you to do it otherwise. Those might be your only two options, man. She gonna respect you, like, all right, man, I respect what you. No, the third thing is she's just gonna leave you because she's not on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell a woman that you withholding the sex for a brief period of time, she either gonna A, leave you because she not on that type of time, B, respect it, and rock with you anyway because she really fool with you, or C, she gonna say, oh, okay, he playing hard to get, and try to manipulate you into doing it anyway and go against what you just said. When she is C, you need to watch out for. That's the one. That's when you might need to leave the situation. That's when you really might need to leave the situation. When you say, hey, I'm not doing this for about a year or 6 months, whatever the case may be. If she's trying to make you go against what you said, go against your word, you might want to watch her. You might not want to keep her around, man. Might not want to keep her around. Because they definitely was telling them, they think we gonna tell on ourselves when they make us wait. They definitely would tell on themselves when a dude says that. Definitely. That might have a, like, nothing is 100%, but they may have a 100% success rate if you did that. Like I might go to bat for that having a 100% success rate. If you tell a lady like I ain't doing anything sexually for a year, her true colors gonna come out. Her true colors gonna come out. Her true colors is going to come. They are going to come out, and it's either gonna be A, B, or C. I'm telling you, that's gonna be actual facts. Just like they say, our true colors gonna come out. Guarantee it. Guarantee. I hate to say it, but I guarantee it. Guarantee it. A lot of these women ain't going for that. You finna make me wait. What is your problem? Like you must be what they say. You know what I'm saying? When you tell them that you ain't doing, you must be what? You must be homosexual. See, women can't fathom a man saying, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that for sick. Oh, he must be on the low. He must be on the down low. Newsflash to women. A lot of the dudes that's withholding the sex are not it be the dudes that be quick to have sex with you that are on the down low. Newsflash. The brothers with the discipline that ain't trying to have sex with you as soon as they meet you are not the ones that you need to worry about being on the down low. It be the brothers that with no hesitation is engaging in that sexual act with you. Those be the ones that be on the down low. Newsflash. 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 So stop playing with stop disrespecting these brothers simply because they telling you to wait. They ain't got to be a homosexual all the time. You need to worry about them dudes that ready to knock you down the moment they meet you. Those are the ones passing out the STDs and all of that. They the ones that's doing that. They the ones that's passing around that, man. It ain't the brother that's telling you to wait. They not passing anything to you. Come on now. How you finna get STD when you ain't engaging in that brother that said, oh, okay, she going for it first night. You might want to ask questions. Why was this dude so quick to, ask questions. Ask questions like that. That's your brother that's on the down low. That's your brother that's on the down low. That's your brother on the low. Because you got to understand, that brother that's on the low is out to prove that he ain't on the low. So one of his main things, because he probably got a bunch of homies that's questioning him. So he out to prove something. So he out to try to have sex with you real quick to prove that he ain't like that. But he is, though, the whole time. So he don't want you questioning his sexuality. So he gonna try to knock you down real quick. So women, y'all out here questioning the wrong dudes. That dude that's withholding the sex, he ain't questioning he ain't worried about that. He ain't worried about that. He know what he is. He know what he want. He like, nah, I'm not going for it for 6 months to a year. It's that brother that is too quick to knock you down, and that's the brother that got something to prove. He don't want you questioning whether he's homosexual or not, because then you might know the truth about it. So he finna knock you down as soon as you ready. Soon as you ready. Soon as you ready. So ladies, that's some game. You know what I'm saying? That's some game. If you want to detect whether or not a dude is on that, see how quick that if they quick to lay down with you. You might want to ask some questions. Like, hey man, hold on. Teaching AI, appreciate that donation, my brother. Appreciate it. Facts, men rarely ever search for the partner being unfaithful. He is too focused in life to care of his ego strong enough to not go down that road for sure. For sure. And I don't know. At this point, I feel like almost everybody has been like cheated on or something. You know what I'm saying? So, I done been in plenty of situations like that, man, where I done caught women slipping. And I done caught women slipping on my end. And I done just been around the homeboys, and I done seen it'll be chicks that I know that are in relationships talking to dudes, and they creeping. But like, I have seen so much to the point where I was not trusting anybody for the longest. I'm like, hey, it's a foul world out here. I mean, I done seen women all up in a dude face talking about how much they love them, and next thing you know, they all up in another dude face saying the same thing with no remorse. I done seen dudes do the same thing, obviously. But I'm like, man, I seen this type of stuff early, like, yo, like dudes young, these young women, young doing no remorse early in life. Like, where you learning this from? Akuma, peace, what's the word? KDH, peace, what's happening? Glory God Sosa, you say, why do females think a young man that wants to wait for sex is homosexual? To me, it revolves around insecurity. They can't fathom, some of these women are so just insecure and full of themselves at the same time that they cannot fathom a guy not being attracted to them or not wanting to do something sexually to them. They can't fathom that. It doesn't register to them. They so full of themselves, like, nah, like I'm the baddest, this, that, and the third. Every dude want to have a chance to do this to me, so they can't fathom a dude being like, nah, I'm cool. They so full of themselves, and other dudes that probably hype them up. You know what I'm saying? And then they big headed. You know what I'm saying? So they done been complimented all this time. When somebody finally bring them down to earth, they like, oh, you must be homosexual because all these dudes in my inbox talking about how bad they want me. So they so full of themselves, man. It's like, hey, nah, you gonna come back down to earth. Come back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them know. Hey, go get with them dudes that want to knock you down. That's pretty much all they want to do. I bet you they not gonna come with the value that I come with. I bet you they not gonna come with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I'm gonna come with. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee they're not going to come with the discipline that I'm coming with. I guarantee you they're not going to come with the way of life that I'm going to present to you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give them the ultimatum. Go deal with them dudes in your inbox. Be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't got be my guest. Go right ahead. That's the type of dude you want. Be my guest. Go fool with it. Go fool with it. New Heights Trading. Peace. Appreciate the donation. You say, what's up, fam? Tariq Nasheed looking for some new fire spitters for his new documentary. You would be perfect. I hope you didn't mind me putting your name in the comments. Oh, I don't mind at all, man. Any given chance I got to drop my jewels, man, I'm going to drop my jewels. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to drop my jewels the way I want to drop the jewels. So if I'm allowed to drop my jewels how I want to drop the jewels, then, hey, I'm good. As long as ain't nobody trying to control what it is that I say. You know what I'm saying? Peace, what's the word? Eugene, Terenzo, peace, what's happening? Chris, what's happening? Clocks in, my brother, peace, what's the word? Hey, I caught that meditation live you did with the young lady on IG. That joint was necessary. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't rocking with Clocks In on Instagram, man, go ahead and follow the kid, man. Follow the kid on Instagram, man. I tapped into that live, man. That was some powerful joint, man. I needed that joint. The wife is in full-blown troll mode. Don't you got an interview to do? Eric Peace, what's the word? Clocks In. I think you could type in. I think it's Clocks In. I think it's literally his name on this joint. I think that's the IG. But go ahead and follow the kid, man. Go ahead and follow the kid. Follow the kid for sure. Rich Lazy, peace. What's the word? What's the word, man? But hey, man, we like I said, man, we gotta stop playing out here. We gotta start practicing more discipline. We gotta come to the table. We gotta let, you know what I'm saying, let the women know out the gate what's gonna fly and what's not gonna fly. Like, that's what it means to be the head of the household, the mind, things along those lines, man. You gotta bring that order, you gotta bring that structure. That's something that's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we supposed to represent. We supposed to be bringing that order and that structure, that discipline. Like, that's literally what we supposed to bring to the table. So when we don't bring that to the, like, and again, shout out to my sisters, but it's not their job to bring the, have the structure, have the, like, we literally supposed to supply that. You know what I'm saying? So if we lacking the discipline, if we just going, then they going, like they going too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's our job to have that discipline, have that structure. You know what I'm saying? Because they got other things they got to deal with. They got to deal with their hormones being out of control and whatnot. Like, they got to deal with that type of stuff. Like, that's gonna be their fallback a lot of times. It's the hormones. So it's our job to supply the discipline, and the structure and the order, things along those lines. That's our job. We shouldn't be giving that to them and say, hey, it's up to you to be disciplined and have the discipline in regards to this. No, we need to tell them out the gate, like, nah, we ain't doing this until 6 months. We ain't doing this until a year. Like, that's discipline, that's structure, that's order. That's what we supposed to be bringing to the table. Like, literally, that's what we do. We got power, man. We got a lot of power that we sleep on as men. We got a lot of power as men, and we sleep on that power. And then she also tells me to bring home some washing detergent. If y'all haven't found out by now, she's very random. Like, out of all the possible comments on the planet, she chooses to tell me to bring home some detergent while I'm streaming. Now, that's like, listen, that's the epitome of random. The epitome of random. Out of all the things that have been discussed and could have been discussed, the washing detergent pops up in her mind. Like, that's what we on. I might have to go ahead and log off on that particular note. But I'm not going to log off just yet, man. I got about 30 more minutes until some people get in here. But that right there just completely threw me off. Detergent. Detergent. Like, y'all seen that. Detergent. Out of all things, man. I mean, this conversation could have made any other comment. Detergent. Like, that's where we at. Didn't text it, you know what I'm saying? Like, didn't do that. I just didn't text it. Didn't put the phone out, text it. I'm going to see the text come right up on the phone. Puts that on the stream, man. So my train of thought has been destroyed. So yeah. Kyle, you say you didn't get the notification. Like, that's happening. That's happening a lot. A lot of people ain't getting the notification. It is what it is at this particular point, man. There is no remedy for that. Like, you tell people, it's crazy because that's why I don't go out here and tell people, hit the notification bell. Who cares if you hit the notification bell? YouTube still gonna see to it that you don't see it. So you literally, if people want to see you, they gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even, y'all never gonna hear me say, hit notification bell, boom, and point to a bell, and then the bell pops up. It's corny. I'm not doing all of that. Again, somebody want to tap in with you, they gonna tap into you. They gonna tap in with you, man. Somebody fools with your content, man, they gonna fool with it, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna search for it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Brittany Renner clocks in. I have now found out, because I didn't really know what she did. IG model or influencer. And she went to Jackson State's homecoming and she posted a pic telling people to hide their sons. So she about 2 years younger than me. So she pushing 30, and she at this college campus on this university telling people to hide their sons. That's predator behavior, and I feel like she should be penalized for it. I feel like she should be punished for that. Because if I told y'all to hide your daughters and I'm 30 and I'm on a college campus, I'm going to get crucified. And they may bring me in for questioning. Oh, Shadow Mute Man. Hey, for sure we need to do that. Hey, I done had a lot of good ideas, man, in regards to just building our own platforms, man. But at this point, I'm gonna have to outsource that because my time be so. Man, I was in the process of learning like coding and stuff, learning how to make an app. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have heard of like Fitbit. I don't know if y'all heard of that. But before Fitbit became a thing, I literally had the exact idea, like that exact name. I never let anybody know. It's crazy, but soon after I come up with this name and this idea, boom, there it go. I just didn't have the time to like create the apps and whatnot, man. But I was learning how to do that type of stuff, making apps and all that type of good stuff, man. I was in the process of learning how to do it. I actually had a rough draft of an app. I just didn't publicize it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't make it public. So it's like a private app. But I was working on the joint, man. I was designing it on my own and I stopped because my time was just so, I was just so busy, man. But I was learning how to make my own apps, man, and things along those lines. I was about to start making a bunch of apps. But yeah, I was like literally striving to learn how to code and all that type of stuff for that reason. Like that's one, like when we learn how to code, when we learn how to master these systems, like man, ain't no limit to what we can do. Oh, Don Core for sure. For sure, yeah, Jada. Oh, yeah, entanglements. OG, okay, they can unsubscribe then resubscribe. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy that they got to do that type of stuff. If the wife is out, y'all say peace to the wife. But yeah, that's crazy that they got to do, you know what I'm saying? They got to do stuff like that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was in the process of making apps and things along those lines, man, because again, I already know where this stuff is headed. I'm just taking advantage of YouTube while I'm able to take advantage of it. But long term, I already know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? The regulation of the internet, the regulation of social media is going to be a lot heavier. It's gonna get 20 times worse. So people like me probably not gonna exist on this platform in another 3 to 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So that more than likely will happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already knowing. That's why I'm focused on getting out into the physical, setting up physical events and things like that. That's why that's one of my focuses, man. Just public speaking, just getting out here in the physical. Getting out here in the physical and not relying so much on the media. First and foremost, I don't even care. Like if we create our own platform, they still gonna be tapped into it. They still gonna be tapped in. So I feel like, man, we need to start meeting up in the physical a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we can discuss things behind closed doors. I'm talking about leave the cell phones outside type deal, to where it's gonna be hard to tap into what it is that we are discussing. Oh, Kuma, man, that's a valuable skill to learn. All clocks in for sure. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. But yeah, I was trying to learn all this type of stuff. Man, I was trying to learn how to, again, like jack of all trades, master of none. That's why I got the advice that I have. Man, you gotta focus on one thing. Man, you gotta simmer that focus down. Focus on like a few things. I was doing everything. I was like, hold on, man. I was doing everything but accomplishing nothing. I had apps started. I had books started. Man, I had studying started, but I hadn't finished anything. So I was like, hold up. Hold the phone. Let me hold on. Let me minimize this focus. Let me focus on a few things and get some things done. I was focusing on way too much. Man, I was trying to do any and everything, and I wasn't getting anything done. And that's trash. That was trash. I'm finna try to become a personal trainer. I'm finna make this app. I'm finna write this book. I'm finna I'm finna study for, I'm finna learn about investing. I'm finna start investing. I'm finna learn about real estate. I'm finna learn about flipping hot. Like, hold on, man. Hold on. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Terenzo, for sure, it wasn't complicated. It's not complicated at all. It's just a matter of doing it and having the time to do it. My time was always garbage, and it's still garbage. So when it comes to something like that, man, you got to have a little bit of time on your hands. And my time, boy, I'm always tied up, as you all probably can see. I'm always tied up. But I didn't made my own websites. Not, you know what I'm saying, I didn't use other platforms, you know what I'm saying, to make the website, but I didn't did that type of basic stuff. Shadow, for sure. That's what we do, man. We build, man. You know what I'm saying? When you tapped into the gods, man, we build. That's what I got a hoodie that says builders build. Like, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what we do. Builders build. That is what we do. That's what black men should do. We should build. You know what I'm saying? We should always build. And then we should destroy the negative. That doesn't benefit you, you destroy that. You discard that. You know what I'm saying? That in which adds on to your life. You know what I'm saying? You build on that. You build on that. Yeah, OG, for sure. Definitely leave them phones in the car. Definitely. Leave them in the car. Leave them outside the door. Leave them somewhere that's not in the vicinity. Leave them phones. Leave them phones. Justin, for sure, man. You gotta, minimize that focus, man. Concentrate. Concentrate on a few things, maybe like 2 or 3 big things. If you can, focus on that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the book. I done quoted this book too many times. Y'all know that book, focusing on that one thing. Like, that's the best way to go about it, man. You got one thing that you're really passionate about. You give all your time and energy to that. Just imagine what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine what you can do. Just imagine what you can do and accomplish. You know, so I'm always, like, the moment I started focusing on my fitness thing, like, about 80% of the time, like, look at what I did. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about that focus. It's all about that focus. When I had my focus scattered everywhere, like, I wasn't the best trainer that I needed to be. Like, like, everything was suffering. The suffering. So it was like, man, I got to give more of my focus to what it is that's going to actually free me from corporate America. I was trying to get free from corporate America at that time. So I was like, what can I put most of my focus towards that will free me the fastest? And it was fitness. So I was like, let me put most of my focus on that. Let me put most of my focus on that because that's going to free me the fastest. Then once I build this fitness thing up to the point where I'm satisfied, now I can focus on the other stuff. That's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? So once I build this fitness thing up, you know what I'm saying, now I can focus on other stuff, you know? That's how I go. Frankie Peace, what's happening? Shadow, let's get it. Music and crypto, let's go. My mom's just got hip to the crypto, man. Shout out to my mom. Somebody put my mom's on the crypto. Now she want to invest in the crypto. Let's go. Oh, clocks in for sure. Yeah, man, I always be slacking on the exercise videos, man. But I'm always in the lab, as y'all can see. So I definitely can post some joints. Definitely can post. Definitely for the push-ups, man. I got a lot of different variations of the push-ups and all that type of stuff that I can post to get y'all right and exact. Get y'all right and exact, man, from a physical fitness standpoint. I've been promising that for the longest, man. I was trying to set up the little membership joint on YouTube, man. Like I said, man, my time always so twisted, I barely do that. I think I got it set up, man, but I wanted to set it up in a way that the people that become members on the YouTube, man, they gonna get access to, like, my workouts and stuff like that, man. Just the nutrition advice, like little stuff like that. I was trying to set it up along those lines. I don't know if I fully accomplished that, but that was something that I was working on. You know, at the end of the day, like, that's something that I was working on, man. And just I'm getting back into my powerlifting type situation. And y'all know why that's important for me, because I'm vegan, don't consume no meat, no dairy. You know what I'm saying? So I plan on, like, competing in some powerlifting competitions and whatnot long down line, probably next year or so. I've been trying to do it for a minute, man, but you know the pandemic hit and that just messed up a lot. But I plan to get out here and compete just so people can see, nah, man, you don't need you don't need that dairy, you don't need that meat. You can still be one of the strongest out here. And I want to just kind of document the journey, something like things that I'm eating to keep my strength, build my strength, things along those lines, man. Because again, I really haven't lost a step in the gym in regards to my strength, but a lot of people don't know it because I'm not always posting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always posting what it is that I'm lifting. You know, but I still pretty much lift heavy. And again, like y'all know how I eat. Frankie, man, who knows, man? We might do. The reason why we ain't did one, man, you know what I'm saying? We was in the process of moving, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get used to the new setup and all of that. So, you know what I'm saying? We get more comfortable with the new setup, then that more than likely will happen in the near future. You know, at the end of the day. But yeah, man, I'm definitely definitely trying to get better with just documenting the journey, the fitness journey and whatnot, man. Just keeping people inspired on that, especially around this time of the year, depending on what region you in. Like it's about to start getting a little cold out here. And this is when a lot of people slip up. And again, I know we deviating from what this actual video is about, but man, so what? If you been subscribed to me for long enough, man, you know that. Yeah, I'm gonna start off talking about something, but I'm gonna end talking about something else. You know, so you know how it is, man. But this is around the time of the year where a lot of people fall off. The so-called holidays that we shouldn't be celebrating anyway. Like a lot of people fall off around this time when it comes to their fitness goals. It start getting a little too cold. It start getting a little too cold. They don't want it. They don't want to travel. They don't want to travel to the gym. They don't want to work out. That cold weather be getting the best of them. You know what I'm saying? So this is time where a lot of people fall off. Hence why they start making a New Year's resolution to get back in shape, get back on track. But they didn't already gave you the knowledge. People that make New Year's resolutions, that joint lasts about 2 weeks, and then they end up neglecting those resolutions. So this is the time right now where you need to be zeroed in and more focused than ever on your fitness goals. Because this is around the time where a lot of people start folding. Shadow, that's crazy because that's what I was working on. Like that's like that, the Fitbit joint, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's literally what I was working on. That's literally what I was working on. Like that's literally what I was working on. Like people that, you know what I'm saying, black people that were striving to be vegan, plant-based, and live heavy, all that type of stuff. Like literally that was literally the focus. That literally was the focus. Now I still eventually will end up creating this app. But it was like at the time, like I had that idea. Like at the time I had that idea and I could have did something with it at that time. I just was doing so many things at one time. I started it and I never finished it. Yeah, just that I don't even do that. I make resolutions by the day. You know, I make resolutions by the day. I make resolutions by the hour, probably. You know what I'm saying, man? Every hour I might have a new resolution. Like, man, hold on, I need to do this, man. I need to do this within it. I'll make resolutions as they come to me, you know? As I realize something that I need to work on, here comes the resolution. Like, hold on, man, I need to work on X, Y, and Z. So here comes the resolution for me. Chris, for sure. Gotta focus on that business, man. Gotta focus on it. Shadow, oh, for sure. Let's get it. We speaking this into existence, man. That's what we doing. We speaking it into existence, man. That's what we are accomplishing right now. We speaking this into existence, man. That's what we do. That is what we do, man. We speak these things into existence, man. That's how powerful we are. Simply us speaking it is enough for it to happen, man. It's gonna happen just off of the mere strength of our words, man. Word is bond, man. So what we saying is going to happen, is going to manifest, man, because we that powerful. But y'all, with that being said, man, I got this 7 o'clock class, man. I got to get ready for them, man. I got to go ahead and, hey, if y'all ain't been, if y'all friends with me on Facebook, y'all been seeing these ladies that I train going hard, lifting heavyweight. They're lifting 250, 255 pounds. So, hey, my brothers, man, y'all got to step that strength game up. Y'all letting, hey, these ladies out here, hey, the ladies out here showing you up. So get your deadlift game up. Get your squat game up. Dudes, I'm sick of y'all wanting to bench press all day, want to walk around with these arms, but y'all foundation is weak. Get your deadlift game up, get your back strong, get your legs strong, get that core strong. These women out here ain't playing with y'all, man. They out here lifting heavy. They doing what they got to do. And people out here talking about black women don't be trying to work out hard and whatnot. They too worried about their hair. Nah, contrary to popular belief, that's 98% of my client base, black women that are willing to lift heavy weights and work out hard. So stop playing with them out here, man. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with these black women out here, man. They out here lifting. They going hard. Teaching AI, nah, I don't. In regards to supplement, it's a few. Like, I experiment all the time, man. So I don't really. I take like vitamin B12 and vitamin D simply because of where I'm located, the climate, and just the simple fact of I know I'm not getting the proper amount of sun due to my scheduling and things like that. So I may take vitamin D, vitamin B12, but people, like when people take pre-workouts and protein shakes, like I don't do any of that though. I don't do any of that. The best you're gonna get out of me is the B12 and the D3, maybe some magnesium possibly. And you probably get like herbs and whatnot, like the herbs. Like those are the only like supplements that I would take, like herbs. Things along those lines. Ricardo, they recommend you take, if you are low in vitamin D, which pretty much probably most of the population is for real, take 1,000 IUs a day. So you find you a capsule that has 1,000 IUs. That's the measurement for the vitamin D. You take those joints over like a few months, probably like 2 or 3 months, and that's going to get your vitamin D levels up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not getting the proper amount of sunlight, then get some vitamin D capsules that have 1,000 IUs. 1,000 IU. Look for 1,000 IUs if you're trying to get some vitamin D capsules. 1,000 IUs is what you want to look for. You want to get that joint. Justin, you say what type of herbs? It be dependent, man, because I be experienced. So I might read about some herbs in a book. Like I'd had, what is it? White oak bark tree or something like that. Man, I've taken that. Of course, you got the sea moss. You got things like elderberry. Man, it's a bunch of herbs, man. I forget the name of them off the top of my head, man. But things like echinacea, you know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. But it's a lot of different herbs. But with that being said, man, I got these people about to start rolling in on this joint. So I wasn't even expecting to do this, man. But I saw that nonsense, got frustrated, had to vent my frustrations, man. So I appreciate y'all tapping in for round 2, man. I know it can get real in the field. I might have to take about 3 or 4 days off, man. Just let some of this marinate. Unless I see something else that gets me riled up, then I'll probably jump back on this joint, man. But I gotta finish some books, man. I'm doing some heavy research right now, man. I gotta finish some books, man. I gotta take some time to study. So y'all be easy, man. For real this time. I promise y'all I'm not gonna jump back on this joint. For one, I'm probably gonna be asleep because I'm dead tired. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. It's going on 7 o'clock, and I got a whole class I gotta train, so I ain't gonna get back home until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I gotta be back up at 4 o'clock again. So I'm always on the go. But y'all could never tell, man, because that's what eating good do. Eating good, y'all can't tell that I'm out here tired and whatnot. Y'all can't tell that I've been up since 4 o'clock. It look like I probably got all the energy in the world. Y'all probably can't tell that I'm out here lacking sleep. Just due to my energy levels, man. But we all good, man. You just eat good. Eat good and try to take them cat naps. Oh yeah, the detergent. I may or may not get that detergent, man. I'm too tired for detergent, man. It'll be all right. I'll get the detergent tomorrow. I'm gonna have free time tomorrow. Forget that detergent, man. But I might get it, might not get it. Depends on how I'm feeling. You know. But all right, y'all be easy, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of this Monday. I don't know when I'm gonna catch y'all again. Who knows, man? Y'all better hope I don't see any article that frustrates me, because then y'all just gonna see me when I see that article. But if I don't see any article that frustrates me, man, I may give y'all about 2 days, man, to just let some of this content marinate, man. But y'all be easy, man. Enjoy the rest of this Monday. I'm out. Peace.